What's going on, y'all? It's your girl Daya, and yes, I am recruit naked. You can't see the shorts. This is just comfortable to go to sleep in, for real. But you see the title of the video. I am going to be talking to you about my Navy bootcamp experience and what it was like getting to RTC Great Lakes. But I will be starting from when you arrive at when I arrived at O'Hare Airport, which is in Chicago. And yeah, so let's get into it. So first things first, it was 3 of us. We all got there. We got there pretty late. And the reason we got there pretty late, well, we wasn't even late. We was like actually the first wave of people. Well, somewhat the first wave of people. But we went to like the Cubs like bar grill thingy that was like in the airport. Had hot wings, quesadillas. Like our last meal was a great last meal. I later regretted it because I couldn't poop while I was there, but it was a great last meal. So we got to the USO. It was past like 6, I believe. So they just told us where to go. Like we couldn't hang around in the USO or anything like that. But we did find a USO, and apparently there were 2 USOs in the airport, but we had a hard time finding it. So then finally we found a note on the door that said, hey, go down. It's like this bottom part of the airport, like the bottom corner. It's like one of the exits. And nobody was there. So finally somebody called, and I guess they called one of the but it was one of the chief selects and the petty officers. Not chief selects, he was an actual chief. Chiefs and the petty officers to let them know, hey, we're here. What do we do now? So they said just wait. So more and more people, like at first when we got down there were already like 10 people, and then us 3. So we're all chatting and stuff, and eventually more and more people came down and like, are we here making the same mistake? Like, yeah, like we joked. Like, you'll joke in the Navy. The Navy's funny people. But we cracked our jokes and everything, and more and more people kept coming down. So then we see the red ropes. There was a chief. He was bald. He was fun as fuck. But he was letting us know, like, hey, females, you're gonna get hip to that. Females, this line. Males, that line. And basically we had to get our social security card out, our ID, to make sure that we were the people who were supposed to be there that day. And if you didn't have that, it kind of messed up everything for you. And you kind of dragged the day on. And we all hated you. I'm just kidding. But just have your stuff ready to go. They told us to take off our shoes, and we stepped on this little machine where it kind of showed us imaging of our foot. To this day, I really don't know why, because they just gave us any shoe anyway. I wonder if that was to make sure like we came in flat-footed or anything. I don't know, but we did it, and nothing else was ever brought up of it again. So once we do our little foot thing, they're gonna choose someone to be the one who would scratch out names, or when they come in, mark off names. You're gonna be instructed to sit with your legs crossed, females, males, and you're gonna sit there with your legs crossed. You will learn that this is called forward IG, and it is very painful, especially for me. I don't have the hip mobility for it, but it is a very painful position to sit in. And you're gonna be instructed to study your start guide, which is very useful. You're gonna need to study your start guide. The thing about this process is you think that you're done getting waves of people, but you gotta remember people are coming from all over. So it's like we got there at like 6 or 7, and it's going on like 10, and we just sitting in forward IG waiting on everybody else to get here. So finally one of the buses came, because they were gonna just mark off the wave of people that was there. I don't know how, but the girl that I was with the longest, like I got there with, I'm gonna tell you what's special about her. We went to the parade together. we had a local parade with the Navy and the like a baseball team. We was in the parade together. We dipped out together. I seen her snap on the MEPS people. We flew out together. We were in the same compartment. We were in the same division until I got AS mode, and we got stepped together. If that's not bonding, I don't know what is. And come to find out, we worked in the same restaurant when we were back home, but you don't want to hear about that. So me and her, we stuck together. So now it's time for you to get up and get on the bus. The chief is gonna call your name. If your name sounds anything from similar to what he's saying, don't be a smartass or a wise guy. Just say Edwards moving. You're not gonna say coming. There's no coming in boot camp. You're gonna say moving. Okay? So moving. And you're actually moving. I could not run. I was still full. But I fat girl shuffle, and you're gonna go up the steps. You're gonna go to that bus, and you're gonna run on the bus. It's very dramatic, just like in the videos. Yeah. So you're gonna run on the bus, and you're gonna sit there. The bus is dark. You're gonna have to fight the feeling of going to sleep. I was tired, but I did not want to go to sleep because I didn't know if they were gonna like work us out or like what were they going to do when we got there. So they're gonna be playing Captain Sandin. He should be the captain of RTC. By the time you're watching this, I don't know. But when I was there, Captain Sandin was the captain of RTC, Great Lakes. When you get there, I think my wave got it a lot easier. I'm gonna tell you why. Because I just felt like the petty officers was like over this shit. Like they were like, one of the petty officers was talking to the bus driver, and they were complaining about it's not fair that I have to keep working. I asked for leave. I got surgery, and it's like, yeah, they're not gonna let you go. And it's like, damn, this is what we get ourselves into, bro. But I was listening to that whole conversation. I think that they were just already like. So we pull up, and we have to get checked in, clearance in. Well, the bus does. And when you get there, it's that same dramatic thing. Get off the fucking bus. Except it started in the bus. Like the lady was sitting next to a recruit, and she looks to him right before like the bus pulls up, and we put up in Pearl Harbor. She looks at him and was like, when I tell you to get the fuck up, you're gonna get the fuck up quicker than Harry. Do you understand me? And yes, petty officer. It was no fucking joke, bro. No fucking joke. But she was like, get the fuck up. He got up, and she got off the charter bus, and then that's when she proceeded to get the fuck off the bus. Get the fuck off the bus. Now everybody's tired. Everybody's shuffling their book bags around. Everybody's trying to run off the bus. People's pants are falling down. People are trying not to trip and fall because their shoes are untied. That's all me. That was all me. But then you get in there, and they have you line up, and it's just like in the video. You line up facing each other. They have you hold your phone, like you put your belongings on the it's not the ground. You put your belongings on the floor, and you hold your phone up. Now I had like 4 phones, but they didn't need to know all of that shit. But and you hold your phone up. They give you a piece of paper, and it's like a script that you read to your mom and dad, letting you know that, hey, I'm in boot camp. You don't have to worry about me. I'll be fine. They are like hounding, like going back and forth, letting you know, making sure that you're reading that script. And yeah, you can't. They don't want you to diverge off this script. But they're yelling, and everybody else is talking. Say what the fuck you want to say. At least I did. At least I did. But yeah, then you hang up. You are then instructed to get your belongings. Now, females, males, they get separated. Females, we went first into like this room where we had to undress. This is where you need to learn how to get undressed in front of people, because It's basically like you're shopping for your new Navy gear. There's gonna be a petty officer who's like, what's your bra size? Mine, I said I was a 36D. She gave me a 36B and then got mad at me when I said no, I'm a 36B. And she said, you don't know what fucking size you are. Like, no, you just can't hear me. But yeah, get ready for that. And it's like you can't even say nothing back because it's like, I don't even feel like it. But they get you your bras, they get you your underwear. You're gonna take the bra and underwear that you had on there off because it's not Navy approved. So you're gonna be wearing white bras, white underwear, skivvies. You're gonna be wearing white skivvies. Don't call it panties or underwear. It's called skivvies. And they give you a yellow PT shirt, and you get these like fancy, if you can see it, these fancy shorts here to wear under your sweatsuit, your Navy sweatsuit. It like if you're in the summertime, I'm sorry for you. Luckily I was in the winter, but not luckily. That shit froze my bones. But you have to wear This is called recruit naked. Even with the yellow PT shirt, you cannot be bare underneath your sweats. Yeah, so you get size for shoes and all that. And after you get your skivvies, your bra, your shoes, like they're giving you, your clothes and everything, and they're guessing your size. They're getting extra. Remember, they tell you, remember this. What I tell you, extra large, and stuff like that. So they basically look at you and tell you what size you wear. Some people sweats were too big, but they learn to live with it. You get the opportunity to buy more when you go to the next further on down the line in boot camp, but we're just here on arrival. And they tell you what to wear. So after that, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. And some people maybe other males had a different experience, but I will say this: the females had it a lot better than the males. Because males were, I don't know if the males were just stupid or like, I don't know, but the males were really getting yelled at, bro. Like, they were already fucking up. Oh, I went too fast. So once you change into your new clothes, you're going to put your your old belongings. This is the tricky part. Listen to me. You're gonna put your old belongings in this box, and you're gonna write your name on this box, your last for your social, and then it's gonna be an S to make sure that you don't cut that box open. They will tell you to take some important things out that you can't, like important, but things that you're able to have in boot camp. So don't have like a freaking razor blade or anything like that. But if you have like a comb, bonnet, or a Bible, a notebook, or your credit cards, have that ready. But don't pack too much because it's all gonna fit in your AB drawer. And your AB drawer is a very small drawer. Now, mind you, your RDCs are gonna tell you what to buy when you go to the next, and you're gonna have the opportunity to buy things at the next. If it can't fit in your AB drawer, you have to throw everything else out the way. There's no hiding it anywhere else because that's considered gear drift, and you can get your division and hit for it. So have this pre-planned, because when you're there, you're gonna be in such a frenzy, like, I don't know, do I need this? Do I need that? Have it already set to where all you need to do is pull out a pouch, and that's what's going in your AB drawer. So have this pouch ready. Like, if it's gonna be your credit cards, don't bring a fucking phone. Don't take your phone. Please do not take your fucking phone. Leave your phone in the box. Don't take your fucking phone. Please. Don't leave the phone, please. So, whether it's your credit cards, ID, you're gonna need your credit card and your ID for just in case. Banking information. If you want to take like some hair care products, make sure it's travel size, small. They're gonna give you toothbrush, razors, deodorant. It's not smelling deodorant, but it's deodorant. They kind of don't want you to wear like fragrances because it'll be easy to smell because they don't give you that there. So don't, if you want to, just that's you. What is something else that you may need? Important information that you may need, take that. But if it's like a certain comb, bonnets, like a medication, they let you bring your birth control. Bring that. Have it already pouched up so you don't be in a frenzy like, oh my god, well I need this, well I need that. You're definitely gonna need your credit card because, or not your credit card, or your debit card, whatever it is. Because there may be times where if you do get SEPT, you get the opportunity to buy phone cards. I mean, granted they pay you, but sometimes you don't get to make it to the banking information. So keep that in mind. That was important. Pack the right stuff, but also pack light. Pack right, pack light. Boom. I like that. So yeah, after you leave that room, they do your box. They take that box away from you. You won't get that box back until after boot camp. Sorry. Then you go to, it's like a small exchange. It's like a small next. It's not the next. So get the gel. Buy the gel. Buy some scrunchies. Buy a brush, because they're gonna expect your hair to be in regulations while you're in boot camp. And yeah, get that. Is anything else? There's no need to buy a toothbrush. Buy extra pens. They give you a Sharpie and a pen. They only give you one. However, they get lost very easily. I might make this a 2-part video because, nope, we're still here. So they get lost very easily. So what I did was I bought an extra pen. Now, by the time I left boot camp, I had 2 Sharpies and like 4 pens. And let me tell you what I used to do. What I did was I got like a blue tape and I wrote my name on my, so this is the type of pen. They're gonna tell what type of pen. Can you see it? This is the pen that they give you. Oh my god, it can't focus. There we go, boom. So it's gonna be that particular pen. And if you lose that pen, you get yelled at because why can't you keep up with your shit? The marker, it's one of these. It's fine and thick on the other side, and that's for stenciling reasons. So if you want to like buy extra pen, buy extra Sharpie because you're gonna need it. People run off of pens. Like I said, I had like 2 Sharpies and like 4 pens by the time I left. If you want to be slick, take a green pen. People know why, but don't take a green pen. I'm sorry. Don't listen to me on that. That's fucked up. No, don't take a green pen. But yeah, so you get a chance to buy some things at the next. They give you your set of keys. So you get 2 sets of keys in your like sea bag. You pack all of like your shaving, your toothbrush, all that. You pack all of that in your sea bag. You just dumping stuff in there that they give you. Now they're not giving you this. This is coming out your check, so you won't get a first check from boot camp. Cause that sea bag, that whole experience right there, just the sea bag is like every bit of $900. Bye first check. Scratch that. So, with that, you get your key. They take one of your keys because this is the key to your AB drawer. So that way only you would have that key. And also the RDC, so if you lose anything or if something happens, they're able to go in the AB drawer, figure whatever the hell out. Boom. Then you get back on the charter bus. You're all no, oh my god, I'm staring at it wrong. They take your weight measurements. If they tape you and you're over the taping, they weigh you. That may be the other way around, but I went in, like I dipped in at like 180 something, and over there I was like 190. That was them hot wings, bro. But you get back on the bus after that. Females, males, you're separated still. There's no recruit to recruit contact unless you're taking a swim test. Yeah, you get back on the bus. This is where you go to your first shift. Now, if you were in the, this is during COVID, so this is where I had to sit in Rome. I was in John F. Kennedy, that ship. But basically what they did was they separated us. Now this is the dumb part, right? They separated us from the vaccinated and the unvaxxed. I was part of the unvaxxed. Now, whatever reason we were unvaxxed, it was like all politics aside, everybody had their different reasons for being unvaxxed. But it just happened we were unvaxxed. Majority of the people were vaccinated. So when we get in the compartment, they say, okay, the vaccinated go over this side. So now the unvaccinated just sitting looking, okay, what do we do now? Then the unvaccinated goes on the other side. And we sit there, we get our temperature taken. They ask us our name, our rack number, and then they say, okay, time for taps, go to bed. And I'm like, what? Like, the lady that we had was just like, the petty officer that we had was just super calm. She was like, okay, everybody go to bed. And we went to sleep. And then, like, this was the first wave of people. Now, mind you, we're in the same compartment, unvaxxed and vaxxed. Which is one side is the unvaxxed, the other side is the vaxxed, and the other side is like fully populated. They freaking hate it. That's another video. That's, bro, the vaccinated versus the unvaccinated. Like, it was weird as fuck, bro. But yeah, we went to sleep. And then you can hear like the second wave coming in. Now the second wave, they must have been really like doing some dumb shit because they were getting yelled at all the time. Like, no, lay the fuck down. Like, I don't know what they were doing, but they were yelling. And it, like, when I heard them yelling, I thought like, oh shit, here it comes, it's time to wake up. But no, like, everybody just went to sleep. And that was my arrival at, like, by this, we don't have watches. Pack a watch, hey, pack a watch, take a watch, because we didn't know the time. But I later found out that our rev was at like 6 a.m. But when they wake you up, you don't know what time it is. But I slept like a baby in my rack. They gave you your like your covers and stuff. You get the 2 sheets, pillowcase, and a blanket, a very thin cheese like blanket. It feels rough, but you will learn to try to accumulate as many blankets as you can because it gets cold. They don't stress the fact of you learning how to make your rack when you first get there, because why? But that was it. It was like, I don't know if it was like my wave or my experience that was just like super calm and chill even with the yelling, but it was just hella chill. Like, it was nothing to what I expected it to be. And the thing is that they really can't beat you, like make you do IT or anything. Like, we can do PT, but they can't IT you because everybody is not cleared for fit for full. But like I've said before, don't take that shit for granted, because they remember you and they will beat you when they can. So if you had a similar experience, or if you were in my division, division 012, division 020, or SEPS, or RCU 741, what's up, y'all? Comment down below. Comment down below, and let me know your experience, or are you any questions, or are you scared, or all that other good stuff. So bye, y'all.